Hey Virgo, EverlongMystic here. So we have a LOKI POKI spread for you. The cards are already on the table. Now I do have a link in the description box to the LOKI POKI spread that Russell came up with, and it takes you to the LIFFRUMA site, and it has instructions and what each placement means and all that good stuff. So right off the bat, the first placement basically is it calls you out, okay? Um, it seems like it's a bit more of a personal kind of spread, even though I'm doing it kind of for collectives of the signs, but I would recommend trying this out for yourself. All right, let's get started, Virgo. So the first card we have here is Hod, Hooded Unseen, and now this placement is basically something that you're hiding. So you're literally hiding what you're hiding, which is double sneaky, Virgo. I would expect this more from Scorpio, not from Virgo. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so it's basically like a shadow aspect or something that you're refusing to pay attention to, something that you could be lying to yourself about. And we have Hooded Unseen, so yeah, I'm really just getting you hide what you hide, and you do it very well. But I don't really see that working out very well for you. So let's just look at the card here. It says Unseen, Hooded Warrior of Inner Battles. Look within before looking out. Only listen to your voice and not the dialogue of others. The hooded falcon with claws and jaws tears flesh. Uncloak and be ready to see with precision the target in our sights, or we lash out and harm those we love. All right, so hiding what you're hiding, and because of this, because of you hiding this and burying it very deep, you're blocking something from your life. What are you blocking? You're blocking a cosmic surge. You're blocking something that you have had a glimpse of, Virgo. Because what really stands out to me in this card here right now for you is the part about this part down here where it says woodwind whistling, whirling, a trance state whipping at the curtain that hides the other places. It's this curtain that's like there's this wind blowing, and you're catching glimpses of something that you're meant to explore, right? And it's being blocked. It's like the most you could possibly get is a glimpse, but you're meant to explore that. You're meant to have this kind of cosmic surge, right? And it's like you can't get to it because of all of this that you're hiding. Now, the next placement here is how does Loki poke you? And Virgo, OMG. You have Leech, Emotional Bleed. This is rough. This is rough. This is like the Three of Swords in tarot. It's like Loki pierces your heart, but it's not to be mean. It's not to really hurt you. It's to allow you to feel the hurt that you need to feel to let it go. It's to clear pain. There's a lot of emotional pain that you cover up. You cover it up so well. But you're meant to feel it. You're meant to clear it because you're meant to make space. You need that space for other things. You need that space for where this cosmic surge leads, behind that curtain that hides the other places you're meant to go and see and explore. Because here, even on this card, it says, clearing pain makes space for new treasures. deeper in your heart. It's like you've got all that stuff loaded up, all of that pain loaded up in your heart, and you're not making space for new wonderful things. So the next card here is like, what's your response, or how do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about Loki poking your heart? To let it all out, to let yourself feel it, right? And cry it out. Like, till you're exhausted, like the ugly cry, you know what I mean? How do you feel? You feel enrobed in darkness, suspended in time's stationary, stopped shield. It's like this, it's like a dark moment that you feel. But in that dark moment, you see the divine spark. You see that little spark. It says here, paused, but dripping with anticipation in the doomed gloom. There is just, I can't talk now. In the doomed gloom, there's just the gleaming glow of a flame, billowing, waiting to fire up, to spark and ignite, bellow the light that aches into all the corners to illuminate. So, how do you feel about this, Virgo? It's like, I don't know, or how you react to this, really. It's like you acknowledge the darkness, you see the light, and you're willing to spark. You're willing to light your torch. This is really affecting my throat. It's probably a personal problem, because I am Virgo. Anyway, moving on. So, the next placement here is something that you can explore. It's like something you need to explore in order to release this, right? And obviously there's a release that's needed. And it's kind of peculiar here, but you have harvest, Virgo. And I mean, Virgo is, to me, it's like the sign of harvest. And I had to kind of stare at this. Hold on, I need a drink. Coffee to the rescue. So what I noticed here is that it's about the harvest here that you need to explore. It's about what's true. It's about what's true and what's false. Because this harvest here is about, what does it say? It's talking about the cornucopia, the horn of plenty, as our just rewards being reaped for everything honestly sown. And what have we been doing, Virgo? Being dishonest about this, covering it up, hiding it away, not dealing with it. So our harvest is, we need to explore this harvest and really get into what have you been harvesting? Like, what seeds have you sown? What are you about to harvest? What has honestly been sown and what hasn't? You know what I mean? It's like a rough question to ask yourself individually. Like, what's my honest harvest here? And I think that's why it's such a sharp poke here from Loki here, because he wants you to have your true harvest. And so where is Loki taking you? Now, the Loki is taking you here to Wakand, the Watcher, the animal totem. And this is interesting because I think that Loki already knows what this cosmic surge is all about, even though you can only catch a glimpse of it, Virgo. It's like your new, it could be a new guide. But it's something new. It's like this new frequency that you might end up recognizing when you see it. But I want to say it's like a new spirit teacher or something. I just feel like it's like a new guide or a new frequency or a new spirit teacher, and it's like it's waiting for you. Yeah, like it literally says, spirit familiar frequency that waits, watching for you to sight its presence. But the thing is, you're not going to see it if you're blocking the search. And so the last placement here, this this is what must you embrace in order to kind of renew and refresh your life. Because you're going to feel pretty dang worn out after this emotional bleed, let me tell you. But so to refresh and renew your life, you need to recognize this moon here is all about recognition. I mean, it talks about all the emotions, right? Like we have this big emotional bleed here, right? And it's talking about the toying with emotions through every revolution. The moon's tune hammers round the heavens, destroying our emotions to bring us evolution. So it's like there's this recognition that it's like embracing the evolution of yourself, you know? You're meant to evolve. You're meant to continue evolving. And in order to continue evolving, there's a recognition that needs to be embraced here. It says, recognize the feelings that don't belong. Refuse to home the broken song. It's like, and you've been homing it. You've got this broken song here that you've just been hiding, double hiding. And that's why Loki's poking at your heart. All right, Virgo. So this is your Loki Pokey message, and I thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.